All right. So we set. Good evening, family. Good evening. I don't have my normal process for certain things in here, but we'll make do. All right. I mean, is the usual speak and all of that other shit. All right, with the old dude going off and then dropping the beat like we normally do here. All right. No, ain't no need, man. It's been a beautiful day. The weather's been great, man. Um, I haven't got everything done that I wanted to do there today, but for most of the good stuff here, I was able to get to. All right, get a little bit of rest or what have you. So, all right, I figure we go ahead and get back to business. Good evening now. Hopefully everybody is safe. You're mentally in a good place, man, and you're doing what you got to do. Black first, of course. We'll be jumping in here to sports to begin with, to talk about some old school boxing here for a second, and in particular, Roy Jones' question of can Roy Jones here, not Roy Jones, Sugar Ray Leonard be able to beat Floyd Mayweather Jr. or should I say Mayweather? All right, couldn't beat Sugar Ray Leonard. All right, and I don't like these conversations at all. I don't like them, dude, because they're flawed and it comes with a whole bunch of extra that you can't never really contend with. All right, you'll never really be able to know. All we know here is they were both fighters, but both of them guys fought in boxing where you had settings of different damn rules, and a fight could go a little bit longer, nigga. All right, yeah, back in the day, you talking about Leonard and all these cats. Them niggas was out there fighting 13 and 15. All right, excuse me, 15-round fights, nigga. All right, you gonna fight. All right, no damn all that bullshit. Somebody's gonna get hurt in here. All right, this was not made. All right, for you to sashay around the ring. All right, and not catch a bruise. All right, somebody was gonna collide. Some ribs were gonna get bruised. A nigga was gonna get his nose busted or something. All right, excuse me, bruised up underneath the eye here, Halls. All right, yes, that just had to happen in there. You had to be battle tested. All right, you know it was a guy from way back when. Even people down to some folks, you might laugh at names like Schaefer. All right, Ernie Schaefer. All right, but Ernie Schaefer was a bad man. All right, no, he'll put you on your ass. All right, yes, indeed. Now, like I said, it's all a different era. We can't compare it there at the same to try to. I wouldn't know how to weigh it, baby. All right, because for each generation of boxing, I believe that for sports, period, the game becomes more athletic, the game becomes more easy, the game has more tricks and sweet things to the sweet science. You understand? Because folks have been able to get busy for a while. All right, yes, indeed. All right, now let's go to Roy Jones's claims of Floyd not being able to beat Ray. All right, fair.
Sugar Ray Leonard.
That guy, he also almost just like how you say about me. I never really wanted to fight him, but I did spar with him one time.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I did spar with him, and it went pretty good. He hit me one time the whole time. Hit me one left hook. That was it. The rest of the time, I kind of did what I wanted to. But the best thing about it was that I knew that for a fast fighter like him, the jab is your problem. That's why Tommy gave him some of the problem in the first fight.
Kept it in his face.
Yeah, he can't stand the jab in his face. I kind of just kept the jab because if you let him move around and do what he want to do, he's going to beat you because he's very explosive and he's very mean.
I was going to say mean.
To me, people don't give him enough credit. People always say, well, Floyd would beat Sugar. No, baby, Floyd.
No, he was mean. I'm talking about Tommy Hearns. Got it. Tommy Hearns. About 6'1", 6'2"? All right. Big boy. All right. Carrying lumber. All right. And a joker in his circumstances with that right hand, as I told you. All right. No, that's the shot. That's the lumber right there. All right. It's going to put you to sleep. That's why they called him the hit man. All right. Yeah. And you had to go ahead and stand flat-footed in the ring and compete. All right, with Sugar Ray Leonard. And when he says he means, he going ahead to show you jumping in with them hooks and leading with left hooks and right hooks. And all right, because he's so small in here, he can get a compact amount of punches, hard joints, real quick. All right, that's what it matters there with the speed. Plenty of people have electrifying fast speed here, but they all ain't quick.
It's not as near as mean as Sugar.
You don't think he would beat him?
How? How you gonna keep him off on?
Right.
Sugar is a dog.
Yeah.
People don't, just cause his name Sugar don't mean nothing.
Yeah.
Sugar is a dog. People don't give him enough credit for that. You gotta think, this in around, between around 13 and 14, I think. Angelo Dundee said, you're blowing it, son. Sugar Ray Leonard got went there and put these things on Tommy Hearns, who knocked Roberto Duran cold with one shot. Your Tommy hit you just like G-Man. You've been hit.
Yeah.
So for Sugar to go out there and do that, man, they don't give Sugar enough credit. You understand me?
He's a great finisher too.
They don't give Sugar enough
he
credit.
gets you hurt,
They don't
it's
give,
over with.
they don't give Sugar enough credit. So for me, I like Floyd, and Floyd is cool, but it's like Floyd daddy give me the fight that close to Sugar. Sugar.
Come on, bro. But why would he have to take risk in here that he don't need to take? I was just talking about speed, and I wanted to go ahead and finish this. It's not Floyd, just his speed. His hand speed, excellent, off the charts. It's the point that his timing has always been excellent, Roy. All right, my folks were talking about this earlier to me, not even an hour ago, maybe an hour and some change. But the analogy that he made, we talk about all that speed and agility. He said, all you have to do is be 1 second off to get knocked out, dude. 1 second. That's what happened to Roy. Even for his cases there. And I tell y'all this, because I didn't know that Roy got dropped before Antonio Tarver until today. My brother showed me like some rail. It was like a light-skinned dude, or like maybe they was a white dude, whatever. But he ended up dropping Roy. And what I recognize from that fight is the same way he put Roy down is the way Tarver put him down. All right, identical. It was a southpaw too. All right, timing, man. All right, Floyd Mayweather was able to be a master of timing against some of the fastest fighters in the world, nigga. All right, Manuel Marquez. These niggas is quick. You seen them fight at bantamweight and featherweight and lightweight. Them niggas are quick, dude. They're fast. All right, shit. Eric Morales and all these other goddamn jokers. All right, right. Which right, Floyd didn't go ahead to fight him, of course. But yeah, Manuel Marquez, Pacquiao, goddamn it, any one of these quick fighters in here. All right, I just had to clarify. All right, he didn't fight, goddamn it, Eric Morales. Eric Morales did beat Pacquiao, though. All right, which is a big deal. All right, hold on, let me put that down on the books. All right, no, I'm not a big Pacquiao fan. But I respect Pacquiao for willing to fight Floyd at this time and coming out and saying this is not going to be an exhibition. No, we grown men. All right, this is going to be the real deal. If I'm fighting, we fighting for real. Mm-hmm. I'm not interested in having an exhibition match with you. All right, but getting back over here to Roy. All right, speed, baby. In the lines of Mayweather's speed came his beautiful timing, man. All right, he'll chop you down, getting that shoulder roll. All right, real good. All right, because he's been hurt, man. You guys keep talking about bumping. You go back to watch Chop Corley. All right, you watch fights like that. All right, Emmanuel what's his name? Augustine, what you call it? Watch that damn fight here. All right, yeah, he got touched plenty of times where he was stunned. He had to get back to his feet. Everybody knows the Shane Mosley joint. All right, yeah, but he's been tested plenty of times. It's not his fault that them niggas wasn't able to do nothing with what they had in front of them. All right, now that's his fault. All right, come on now. All right, hold on here.
Kind of did what he wanted to do with Floyd there, and it's like it's gonna be hard for me to see how they're gonna take it and beat Sugar. I mean, they'd have to do something different, that's for sure. Now, if he did something different, he probably have a chance. But just the way he been doing with normal people, that's not gonna work. What I saw in his prime, that's not gonna work with Sugar. Sugar got a third element right there.
He said third element.
He does. He got a third element right there, and we know that. We think Floyd got one, but we don't know. We never seen the challenge. Mm-hmm. We know Sugar got one.
Mm-hmm. What you think?
Yeah, but here in the cases of redemption, it's not to say that a comeback fighter is not good. All forms of boxing is great. I'm telling you what defines his greatness here year to date, Roy Jones. All right. People ain't never seen Andre Ward in a moment here, Hoss, where he lost at the end, no matter what, dude. All right, that's something you can say about his professional career. Terrence Crawford, the same thing. Floyd Mayweather Jr., the guy you talking about, you can say the same thing. All right, people ain't seen him in a professional bout where he lost. He didn't get his arm raised. He wasn't the victor. All right, you tasting the other side in here with all of this grief here, Hoss. All right, and I go back to redemption. Ward got up off the canvas in the second round to become the light heavyweight champion, dude. All right, to beat Kovalev. And a fight that didn't look sure for him based on how much power we know Kovalev has. When we seen the way he went down, it's like, oh, okay, this is over. All right, yeah, because you just got so accustomed to Kovalac coming in there beating people up, dude. All right, he had a vicious right hand, man. All right, yes indeed. All right, people were scared of him. He killed the man in the ring. No, that's real talk. All right, he murdered the guy. All right, that's how bad his right hand was. All right, when you speak about Sergey the Crusher Kovalac, all right, yeah, was he a slime ball? He got personal shit going. Yeah, all right, but he was a fighter. All right, yeah, and he was somebody people were damn sure checking for. All right, but Roy, you're not in the category of the guys in here that retired out of the sport of boxing. All right, and you didn't take a loss in front of people here, dude. All right, you ain't in a category, so I feel it's weird to scrutinize him with another fighter once again who's also had both of his eyes swollen, all right, and beat down. All right, no mas and all this other shit came from the circumstances of having a rubber match or the second match here. I think they did have a rubber match, but they had a second fight against each other. All right, Duran won the first one, meaning, as I said, Ray Leonard has had these spaces in his career where he hasn't won. All right, yeah. All right, so like I said, Mayweather and his experience ain't the same for you to start trying to compare apples and oranges. All right, hold on here.
How you think that fight would have went though?
Who? Floyd and Sugar?
Y'all two.
Who? Me and Sugar?
You.
I think I would have beat him if I would have fought him, but if they probably could have never made me fight him because I feel like I learned so much from him too, and like I think I took what I thought he couldn't do well and I added that to my game. So if Sugar didn't help me get to be better than him, then it didn't do me no good to have him as a guy that I looked up to. You feel me? So it's like I think what I added would have probably made it a tough fight for him. I don't know. I think it would have.
But your era though, he was obviously older, but I'm saying like he was too far away. Y'all wouldn't. It would never no opportunity to fight.
I would never have fought no way.
Because when the option, could y'all even done it even when he was older? I know you wouldn't have, but I'm saying would it?
No.
Y'all passed.
We passed. He was gone. Terry Norris retired him.
Yeah.
And I came after Terry.
Yeah.
Watch the hatred and the jealousy from some of you old niggas, because I get it, dude. No, I get it, man. All right. Some of these niggas did what you wanted to do. Roy told everybody, man. This is why he went up to heavyweight, man. He wanted to be able to have a big record here and pat that record with bodies in here and yes, be undefeated. When he fought Montel Griffin or whatever that guy is there, and Jim Lampley, his co-worker there at the time, and this little backstabbing ass, all right, and him and Larry Merchant. Oh, he hit him while he was down. That's illegal. He hit him while he was down. That's going to be a disqualification. Yeah, his own funky ass co-workers sold him out, dude. All right. Yeah, that's what happened, man. Let's be clear about that, dude. All right. No, he wouldn't dare say shit about them. All right. Here it is. Goddamn Mayweather's out here fighting hell. He's fighting hell, man. All right. He's got the wolves on his back, family. All right. And while he's got the wolves on his back, he's got to look around at all of these other dudes sitting around here throwing shots, man. All right. Shit. Oh, if you're not going to praise or show love to another brother, then leave it that. You ain't got to compare apples and oranges. Ray Leonard's reputation and career is solidified. And so is Mayweather's. And so is yours, bro. Be happy. All right, shit, you ain't got to throw it in there for them courses. A lot of them don't like the fact that he said he was better than Muhammad Ali and he said all this shit. All right, Mayweather was doing what he had to do to promote and sell himself as a fighter, dude. All right, and that means to the cases if you're gonna love him or you're gonna hate him, but you're still gonna be a fan. All right, and you're paying for a ticket. It's the same thing. All right. Oh, yeah, I got your eyes on me. You are repeating what I just said. You're calling me a fool. You're doing all this. And that alone is going to get me a couple dollars, nigga. The fact that you're looking in my direction. All right. Yes, indeed. All right. The fact I got you looking over here, baby. All right. Yes, indeed.
How many hits you just like G-Man? You've been hit. Yeah. So for Sugar to go out there and do that, man, they don't give Sugar enough credit. You understand me?
He's a great finisher too.
They don't give Sugar enough credit.
He gets you hurt,
they don't give Sugar enough credit. So for me, I like Floyd, and Floyd is cool, but it's like Floyd Daddy didn't really fight that close to Sugar. Sugar kind of did what he wanted to do with Floyd Daddy, and it's like it's gonna be hard for me to see how they're gonna take it and beat Sugar. I mean, they'd have to do something different, that's for sure. Now, if he did something different, he probably have a chance, but this
is a good point here too. You're judging people by standards. Like I said, no a line that people can draw. Folks, all right, it's not like Mayweather can go back to your age, nigga, and spar, goddamn it, Sugar Ray Leonard. All right, so what are you talking about? All right, niggas that got bullshit always swing out impossible tasks, nigga. All right, to make sure can't nobody reach you but them. All right, and then try to compare you to this bullshit standard. What does you sparring have to do with anything, nigga? All right, no, with Sugar Ray Leonard. All right, sparring is a gentleman's thing here. All right, you ain't even supposed to be running your mouth about sparring. All right, yeah, if somebody gives you that, that's a courtesy. If everybody wants to go ahead to put it on camera, that's one thing. All right, but you hear stories about Errol Spence Jr. and being in Floyd's gym. All right, stories, dude. All right, no, you don't have a whole bunch of sissified shit here, dude. All right, where people were showing everything because that was to be privatized. Because understand, Floyd and them did not know what they were dealing with within that young man. All right, yeah, he had to protect his brand, and it was smart. All right, because from what we heard, Spence came in there and put hands on him so bad that Floyd threw him out the gym. All right, come on now. All right, so this is why everybody was looking at Earl the way that they was early in his career, and let's mention this too. I got to give him praise. He's coming back here to fight, man, and I hope he's as beautiful as ever. But when you go ahead to talk about Errol Spence Jr., aka the Body Snatcher, man, before that car accident, I didn't have anybody had beaten him, dude. All right, before that accident he had, dude, he was just a monster. All right, an absolute machine, calculated. All right, and brutal. You understand? No, that's what made his style of fighting so crucial. Because he came in there to touch them baby back ribs, nigga. All right? He's getting in there. All right? Now, I don't care what you're comfortable. I don't care what you're comfortable with. I'm right here, head in your damn chest. All right? Knuckles to your ribs, dude. All night long. All right? Yes, indeed. All right? No, and he earned the name the Body Snatcher because of that, dude. All right? Yes, indeed. All right, so don't ever sleep on Earl, man. Even with him not fully being 110%, he was still able to beat Danny Garcia, the Ugas guy that he beat. All right, yeah, and a plethora of others here, Hoss, before he ran into, all right, Terrence Bud Crawford, man. All right, yeah. What's going to say? Yorkis, whatever his name is, Yorkis, something. The guy that fought Pacquiao and a couple of these others in here, Sean Porter, and had real close matches, man. The Cuban dude with the bald head, man. All right, yeah, but yeah, Earl got in the ring, man, and was battle tested, man. Especially when you seen him in Sheffield, or maybe we say Sheffield, all right, over in England, and he fought Cal Brook. In a fight where you might have thought he looked broken here in the 5th round or so. He got caught clean. All right. Got caught with a clean right hand. All right. Legs wobbly. All right. No, you start seeing him rallying back in the 7th round. All right. And he's getting busy. And what we learned from that, because, Kyle Brook is, he's a world-class fighter. This is a world champion. All right. What we learned from that with that, in the proximity of that, is that Earl gets stronger as the fight progresses, man. I ain't ever seen a nigga like that. All right. Yeah. I'm like, okay. This nigga he didn't got hit by a Mack truck, nigga. He's still standing. All right. He's actually punching this nigga harder than what he was early in the fight. All right. Yeah. That's how he ended up breaking his orbital bone socket here, the other one. Remember, Golovkin broke one side. All right. And Earl broke the other. All right. Yes, indeed. All right, because Cal Brook wanted to be greedy. All right, with his funky ass. He took his undefeated record and went up there to 160 to challenge Golovkin and got his ass whooped. All right, yeah, I remember that bullshit because he was holding up the damn fight with him and Earl. All right, yeah, trying to be greedy, dude. All right, yeah, he got beat on and you got your face damaged, dude. All right, that's why I say for certain cases, and you making decisions here for that state of boxing here for a couple of hours, nigga, that might be all you get. All right, yeah, you that goddamn greedy. All right, no, sit down some. You already done fought a whole bunch of gas station attendants for money, nigga. All right, all these bums he got, Cal Brook, he got plenty of bums stacked on his career, dude. Go look at the people he fought. All right, take some time, dude. I'm talking about more than 15 or 20 bums, nigga. All right. Yeah, I don't want to hear this shit from you niggas, dude. You go lie to somebody else. All right. You go feed them a bunch of lies. All right. We know. All right. So this is old history. All right. Yeah. It ain't nothing new about Cal Brook fighting bombs. All right. Yeah, what was his name? Special K. All right. Yeah, ain't no disrespect to him. No, he went out there and fought all the best. Just like I can say this. So a lot of people do not like Showtime Sean Porter, but he can fight. All right. Yeah. Yeah, he'll get with you. All right. Yeah, he'll get with you. All right. You understand? Yeah, you might be sitting in here sleeping, you looking at him. All right. This is a man who sparred with Benavidez back in the day early in his career. All right. All them niggas was getting into beast mode and becoming great together around training around each other. All right. Yes, indeed. All right. Yeah. For the natures, the features that come with this here, sometimes you got lethal dudes here in each and every division. And for Porter, he was one of them that maintained. He knocked out Paulie Malignaggi, dude. He put him to sleep. All right. He beat up Adrian Broner, though he got dropped in the 12th round. All right. Broner didn't trust his power. He didn't trust any of his skills, and he thought he was Floyd. So he was posing for 12 rounds. When he finally went to mash the gas, he could have beat Porter. All right. But he held back so much in the fight. All right. Modeling. All right. And shaking his head no and looking stupid. All right. I don't know what that shit was about, dude. All right. He could look. I'm going to say it one more time. All right. Adrian Broner definitely could have beat Sean Porter. He dropped him in the 12th. All right. He just sat up in here and let that young man outpunch him, outgame him, and outbox him. All right. Yes, indeed. And Sean Porter is not a nigga that's going to wait for you. All right. He ain't doing that. All right. He's going to press the attack all day. He's coming to you. He's throwing body shots. He in your face, man. He fights like, all right, he fights like one of them niggas getting off the school bus, man. They come and charge right at the middle of your stomach, nigga. All right. That's how he fights, man. All damn day long, pressed to you. All right. Yes. Yeah, I'm talking about getting dirty and getting physical. All right. Keith Thurman had whelps and scratches on his back, nigga. All right. You know, all them niggas say he fight wild. Pacquiao's people threw Sean Porter out of training camp because they said he was too physical. All right. No, real talk. It's really happened. All right. Yeah. He threw his ass out of there, dude. All right. Yeah. What you call it, man? Sean Porter, look, man. Yeah, he's out of order. All right. Shit. Yeah, he's like, hey, man, you can't be grabbing up on him like that, dude. All right. Motherfucker too strong, man. Because you can't grab up on him like that, man. All right. Yeah, you're going to break his arm, man. You can't do that, man. All right, right. All right. You know, most of these cats in there, you'll get a few sparring partners. They'll have a couple of them. All right. I'll tell you that. What you call it was sending people home, man. Yeah, he was breaking bones, Canelo Alvarez, before the Mayweather fight that he had. And you seen Mayweather sitting in front of his mansion, and he was looking, and he said, I don't give a shit about no damn sparring partners. He said, I'm Floyd effing Mayweather, and I can fight. All right. Yeah. And then he whooped his ass afterwards. All right. Yeah. Oh, that really happened. All right. Yeah. They were sitting there, kept bragging and shit on the 24/7 shit. All right. Yeah. He's injuring sparring partners. Like, who gives a shit? All right. Yeah. Ain't none of them niggas Floyd. All right. None of them was Floyd, dude. All right. Right. Yeah. Yeah, man. That's when they were still hyping up the Canelo train, man. All right. They can't do it no more. Terrence Crawford took all the damn air, all the inflation out the wheels, nigga. All right. Yeah, he has. I want to go over here. It says Antonio Tarver keeps it 100 on Floyd Mayweather and Roy Jones beef and fight. All right. Cut that out. That's what you have there in large quotes here. Let's go check this out for a second from Fight Hype. All right. Fair use. Fair use. And I'm probably just going to have to play the audio here, Halls. Yeah, because these jokers in here will give me a strike and start crying and everything, dude. So we're just going to play the audio. I don't want no trouble. All right. Yeah, but we got to move around here a certain way. All right. Yeah, I'm just trying to hold on to the little bit of what I got, Halls. All right. Fair use.
Talk, get you quick. All right, this is Johnny Boy Boxing at Fight Hype. What's going on, man? So talk to me about what's going to happen in this fight with tomorrow night. Shakur Stevenson is probably the toughest test of his career. How do you see that fight going out?
Bro, if his hands hold up, I think he's going to look like a young. You know what? I mean, I have to be honest, bro. You know, I don't know. It's everybody's opinion.
Yeah, primes though, not the later part of the career.
You talk about that prime shit, bro. Stop it. Y'all need to cut that out about prime and not in his prime. Bro, it's disrespectful for the man that worked and earned everything that he got in the game, bro. It's disrespectful.
Absolutely.
So I don't want to change the subject, but both were great, amazing fighters, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, they had their own era. They had their own time. But everything comes to an end, bro. I mean, it's constantly evolving.
Yeah.
So you can see a fighter today that's dominant. It's that young kid in the gym that got his...
And listen, it's what I love about Tarver. All right, shout out to Florida as well. Shout out to the Magic Man. He's giving credit to everybody, dude. All right, he's showing love across the board. All right, this is what it means when you're a part of a brotherhood and you respect the sport and you ain't on no sucker shit. All right, you're not in the back mumbling, hating. You ain't doing none of that. You keeping it real with people. You understand? No, the love is genuine. It pours out naturally. You understand? When you go ahead to ask somebody something here about this sport that you know we all love, Halls. All right, come on, Halls. All right, yeah, we all appreciate, man. All right, yeah, Roy too old for that shit. All right, that's why he said you need to cut that out, man.
Face on the heavy bag, he's coming, bro. He's coming, and you can't tell him about his dreams. You can't tell him what got him up every day at 5:30 in the morning.
Happy in his life, maybe? What's going on?
I can't speak on it, bro. I don't know. I can't speak on it, but I pray for the young man, and I pray that he finds what he's looking for and that he can really focus on his career.
Absolutely. Now, speaking, we got Roy Jones. He's in the area. He's hanging out. What's going on with him and Floyd? Have you seen the back and forth? They're talking about facing each other. It all started with Andre Ward. You know, comparing their careers. What do you think about who is a better fighter in their prime, Roy Jones or Floyd Mayweather?
Man, you put me on the spot.
No, hey, you fought him.
And you know what? I mean, I have to be honest, bro. You know, I don't know. It's everybody's opinion.
Yeah, primes though, not the later part of the career.
You talk about that prime shit, bro. Stop it. All right. Cut that out about prime and not in his prime, bro. It's disrespectful for the man that worked and earned everything that he got in the game, bro. It's disrespectful.
Absolutely.
So I don't want to change the subject, but both were great, amazing fighters, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, they had their own era. They had their own time. But everything comes to an end, bro. I mean, it's constantly evolving. So you can see a fighter today that's dominant. It's that young kid in the gym that got his face on the heavy bag. He's coming, bro. He's coming. And you can't tell him about his dreams. You can't tell him what got him up every day at 5:30 in the morning, up before the competition. You feel me? Check in with the source before you just try to diminish what a man accomplished, bro. It's disrespectful to the game. And y'all say y'all love the sport. You're doing the sport a disservice.
There you go. No, somebody needs to call a flag on the goddamn play. All right, big boots on top of your head. We're gonna have to go get the nigga that knocked you out, Roy. All right. Hey, guess what? We're gonna go over here and get the nigga that knocked you out, dude, since you're talking crazy. All right. No, look, man. All right. He might all right, don't make us have to go get Glenn Johnson, nigga. All right. Don't do it. All right. Yeah, man. We love Roy Jones. Now we appreciate everything that Roy did. Roy is one of the best of my era seeing coming up. Roy and Floyd Mayweather Jr. All right. So I'll always give him that praise. He's did shit I ain't never seen people do, such as chasing chickens and shit. All right. Yeah. And all that goddamn it, punching you, goddamn it, with his hands behind his back and rubbing his shoe and shit. All right. Yeah. Roy was just a wild dude. All right. And he really did whatever he wanted to do. All right. Yes, indeed. He was that dominant. All right. So he can get that respect from me. All right. But back to the Magic Man. All right.
Bro, tell it like it is, bro. Tell it like it is.
Is Floyd Mayweather the greatest, being that he has 26 world championships? Is he in that conversation, top pound for pound?
I mean, he's always in that conversation because we never seen nobody take it up there like that.
Yeah.
But he was the only guy that they did 24/7 with. They branded him, bro. Exactly. Didn't no other fighters get 24/7. That was the Mayweather show. So you understand how they built him to that level, bro.
Absolutely.
You know, so he was smart with that.
The hard work and
dedication. You can't say nothing else, bro. You know, but let me tell you something. Roy Jones Jr. was one of the best fighters ever stepped in the ring, and they know that.
Yes.
It ain't nothing I'm saying. It ain't nothing I'm saying. And I'm telling you now on record. If I wouldn't have beat him, it wouldn't have been done, bro.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, I agree with that.
Let that sink in. If it wasn't me, it wouldn't have been done. He'd still be on top of the game right now today.
Absolutely. Now, switching gears real quickly, we have a super fight in September. Canelo Alvarez and Terrence Crawford. How do you see that fight playing out? Who wins and how?
It's going to be a great fight, bro. It's going to be a great fight. I'm leaning toward Terrence Crawford. Now, that layoff, I mean, it's going to be a long training camp for Crawford. He hasn't had a rep in a long time. You understand? Canelo stay busy. He fight every 3-4 months. So, he got training camp on top of training.
Yeah, and all right, you got the damn lump on your nose, man. The Pinocchio lump on your nose. All right. Yeah, because Canelo was fighting gas station attendants. All right. No, when you charging niggas pay-per-view money to fight Rocky Phelps, nigga, you're a thief. All right. No, you're a thief, nigga. To fight, you think somebody's gonna pay you top dollar to fight Skabransky, nigga? All right. No, that ain't gonna happen. All right. What did this trainer and his people say there? They told us that they worked their whole career to keep Canelo away from slick style fighters like Ellis Landy Laura. All right. And when Terrence Crawford started putting hands on him in front of everybody, you understood why. All right. You're like, oh, okay. All right now. Okay. Now we see. All right. No, at least when he started putting hands on him. All right. Yes, indeed. As I said, that show was the circumstances of the bull and the matador, what you got there. All right. No, the bull and the matador. I always take the same way talking about that fight. All right. Because Canelo understands and recognizes his strength at that time, how strong he is. Give me 1 second here. And by him recognizing, how strong he is at that time. All right, my bad, y'all. By him recognizing how strong he is at that particular time here. All right, and Crawford going up in weight so quickly in here. He just was down at 154 or so. All right, fighting one of the toughest fights he ever had there in his damn career. All right. No, one of the toughest. All right. And managed to win. Like I told you, that guy, like physically, was just too damn awkward, man. All right. Very awkward. All right. Somebody who just keeps damn like flinching and jumping every second. Every time they move, it's like them flinching. All right. Yeah, they're just going ahead to flinch. That was his natural movement around the ring. So he was tricky as hell, man. All right. You did not know when he was going to throw a punch, man. All right. Yeah. When you see his case, the fact that he was undefeated all the way up until then, I understood why. All right. Like, damn, how you going to get in there? All right. What you going to do? All right. No, this nigga's dangerous, man. All right. Yeah. I'm talking about the cases. All right. No, where he was ready for him. All right. Now, Antonio Tarver explains how he became obsessed with getting his get back with Roy Jones Jr. Now, this was a sit-down conversation in which that was had there with Roy, with Antonio Tarver on Andre Ward's podcast. So we just took the clip there when he was talking about this. Of course, it extends, their conversations about this extends a little bit further, but we just took the core part to be able to tap into this, just to give Roy and Tarver a good piece of his history, because this video was like 2 or 3 days ago. All right. Much love to the good people. All right. Don't forget to smash the like button. All right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, about 2 or 3 days ago. Something like that.
He wouldn't focus on the first fight, but
I need that get back. I want that fight again. I want that rematch. That's all I'm looking for. That's all I'm praying for.
Not to say you wouldn't focus on the first fight, but the second fight was just a little bit different, and referee Jay Nady brings y'all together, and you had an infamous line.
Are you guys giving instructions from the dressing room? Do you have any questions?
I got a question. You got any excuses tonight, Roy?
Let's not ask questions like that. Let's touch gloves and go to work.
Tonight, Roy? It's doing a lot, but by the time I got to that dressing room with them gloves on, bro, and I walked out there, like, this it. It's all or nothing. Whatever gonna happen tonight gonna live forever, bro. And
I wanted to do something remarkable.
Yeah.
I wanted to do something that would stamp my name forever and a day, bro. And it happened for me because I put that work in. I was determined. And if you look at that fight, I ain't back up one time. In the first round, he probably had his way. But I was gunning for him. I wasn't trying. It was going to be like that the whole fight, too. I was going to be in his face, and I was just letting them things go, bro. Seconds before I got him, I missed him with a punch. And my fist went this far past his head. You can go back and look. And the whole crowd said, woo.
I told y'all, seconds off. If the clock meter is running there, seconds, just a small piece of portion of time off, is all it would take here for him to hit you. All right. And as you've seen him in there rolling certain courses of punches and things like that, yeah, he was able to sit into a certain form getting that punch lined up perfectly, which is not an easy thing to do when you're talking about an orthodox fighter and a southpaw fighter. What has a tendency to happen is that you bump kneecaps, okay? What has a tendency to happen is headbutts and all other types of things in here. That's why a lot of the orthodox fighters do not like to deal with difficult southpaws, all right? Some type of basic southpaw, they can go ahead possibly to chop it up. If you some old tricky Ellis Landy Laura southpaw, yeah, they don't want to deal with you, dude. All right? Yeah, it's gonna get real weird and strange in there. All right, hold on 1 second. All right, no, why?
Woo, like they saw it coming. And 7 seconds later, we got him. So things like that happen when you don't cheat yourself, bro. And that was just God rewarding me for all my sacrifices, all my hard work. And he knew if anybody deserved that, it was me. Because I went out there with a fury, bro, that when I hit that man, bro, I knew it was over, bro. I just felt it. It just was so clean. The shot was so clean.
He pulls back and you dug down. And as he's pulling back, he's got his hand like this. You come over the top with a straight left. Roy Jones goes down. He gets up. He stumbles to the right side, hits the rope. Referee waves it off. It's the punch heard around the world.
Incredible, bro. I never worked so hard and focused in my life, bro. I didn't think at that time I was going to knock him out, but I was training for it never to get back to the judge's cards.
Yeah.
I was training for it never to get back to the judge's card, but you can't predict something like that. But when you train and you focus and you gave it your all, you put it all out there, bro, you give room for things like that to happen.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because I believed it. I believed it in my heart.
And the famous quote, he said, any excuses tonight, Roy? All right, what's going on, Steady Marvin? I see you in the building. Much love to you, big homie. All right, hopefully all is well. Yeah, man. Man, I'm breathing, man. I'm above ground, man. All right, that's better than anything. All right, yes, indeed. All right, I'll be grateful for that, man. You know, if not anything else. But appreciate you asking, family. All right, always a pleasure. We in here chopping it up about Roy. We're chopping up about Sugar Ray. We're chopping it up about all aspects here of boxing, and we're gonna be talking about some other things in here too. You know how we do. All right, it's Friday. We're chilling. Let's get into some of the newer news here. The word has been sitting over here at least past, and for the course of Friday's news here. All right, LeBron James has just arrived to the 76ers. All right, by him arriving there in the 76ers, all right, some people are going to give this praise. Other people are going to have their criticisms. Me personally, I am not too enthusiastic about him being able to play around in the setting where you got this big ass advantage, man. All right. Yeah, man. We already seen this. All right. Always asking myself, where is it going to get back to the sports? He said, yeah, I'm just chilling with the fam. That's what's up. Tell everybody I said, what's up now? All right. Yes, indeed. Yeah, where does this benefit the people, man? All right. I'm sick of the cases of the NBA here getting unraveled every time we seeing something that's getting ready to get built, dude. No, by yours truly, LeBron James. That's why some people say he got to get out the way. All right. What I mean by this, people like, he's just going to the Sixers. If that was the only thing that was there, I would be cool. All right. You wouldn't hear me say anything. But when I'm already here, my nephew, they said they got talks of him wanting Anthony Davis. So they're probably going to trade Joel Embiid. So how do you get to somebody else's team and tell them not to trust the process no more, nigga? All right. No, the Sixers belong to Embiid last time I checked, dude. All right. No, the rest of these guys are supposed to go ahead to get in line with that brother, whether you like the style of how he's been playing here or not. All right. Yeah, he's got younger folks in here. Maxey is to be respected. All right. Yes, indeed. All right. He's got a squad. Jalen is to be respected out there. All right. They are great players, but I'm looking at it originally from its core. All right. Even to the same sense, I could call it. All right. You would look at it as Dwayne Wade's team and what have you. Yes, you would. All right. But from the courses of them niggas disappearing, this, that, and the third, I would say it's Udonis Haslam's team, nigga. All right. Yeah, it would be his, nigga. All right. Shit. When they first left that team naked like that, man, I forgot he was still playing over there. All right. Yeah, they were hiding that nigga. All right. Yeah. Hold on here 1 second, man. All right. Let's go to Danny Green.
And this is the best situation. This situation, this scenario is similar to being in Golden State to me, or being in Miami, or being in Cleveland. Once you add to those teams, you're still a contender. You're not a favorite. You're in better position, but you're not a favorite. Or staying in LA. To me, it helped them get better, but it does not automatically put them in contention. Mind you, a lot of this relies on Joel Embiid's health. This doesn't add to your legacy. He's very good. His legacy is where it's at. You getting a championship as the third or fourth option, that is not going to be you're the GOAT now. Tyrese Maxey is the best player. Tyrese Maxey and Jaylen Brown are the best players on that team. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's LeBron James. You are now the fourth. So you think him winning a championship as a fourth option makes his legacy more solidified as the GOAT? I don't think it is what it is at this point. Winning a fifth ring would be nice, but you aren't the main guy, so nobody's going to look at you or give you extra added points for doing this. Now, win a championship in a place like this that like Philly is special. The city will forever love you. You can call it a home. You'll be treated like how Jalen Brunson is treated in New York. But it's Philly. How often are you really going to – you might as well sign in New York for that type of money, $4 million. You could have signed in New York into that. Mind you, he doesn't want to ride the coattail, so I get what you're saying. But I feel like this scenario could have played out in many other organizations the same way it's going to play out in Philly, because a lot of it is risky. It's up in the air with the health of Joel Embiid and the rest of the company. There's not a lot of depth and bench and what they have there. So I'm thinking they're still having more moves to be made. But you could have did the same scenario in Cleveland. You could have did the same scenario in Golden State. There's a lot of other teams that had some to give where he could have been third or fourth option and been, in contention in the East or West. Maybe Boston, Indiana, I don't know. He could have went to some places and been, similar type of situation.
I don't know, Green. That I could say that's debatable. Based on the teams that he had there in front of him, the Sixers came more packed and equipped with everything that I feel like he needed. All right. Now, you can argue that, I guess, somewhat with Cleveland, but the bad part is with that is James Harden, nigga. All right? Yeah. You can't act like he's not in the room, nigga. Yeah, you see this nigga not playing defense, right? You saw him, right? All right? What do you think you're going to get? All right? At the end of the day, everybody knows what Braun wants. Braun won a championship. All right? If he wants to load himself up, in the best way to do that here, that's to go to the Sixers. You got Brown, you got Embiid. All right, you just based on his face, without any tampering, without the rumors. You got Brown, you got Embiid, you got Maxey, and you have everything else surrounding that here, dude. All right, and you got Braun. The only thing that's going to switch and configure is, like I told y'all, how much time is Braun going to spend with the basketball in his hand? What is these 2 years worth? Are they able to use Braun the way that they want to? All right, or are they going to have to fully configure to whatever Braun's system is? All right, that's the question. All right. Are we still trusting the process here in Philly? All right. Because that's what they've been built on.
Not automatically put them in contention. Mind you, A lot of this relies on Joel Embiid's health. This doesn't add to your legacy. Like, he's very good. His legacy is where it's at. You getting a championship as the third or fourth option, that is not going to be like, oh, you're the GOAT.
Yes, and it gotta be said. It don't mean shit. Look, if I say it, it's different here. You talking about a former NBA champion. Hold on, a 3-time NBA champion. Don't get it right. 3-time NBA champion, Danny Green, nigga. All right, they're telling you one chip away from what LeBron got, just one chip. So I think that his credentials on if it adds to the GOAT mode, all right, is very important because this is what people are gonna be pointing to if he lucks up and gets a championship. All right. Do I see it? No. All right. Sixers are going in the dumpster this year. Listen to me, dumpster. All right. And it's going to be every nigga in the world making excuses. Here's my opinion. Dumpster. All right. Right there. All right. Niggas can get mad if they want to, dude. I don't give a shit. All right. Y'all going to learn real quick to stop following all this social media shit and get with the circumstances of the basketball program itself and getting your team right, nigga. All right. Yeah. Stop worried about what the social media is saying and all that. Yeah. Braun going to bring you a lot of attention, man. But is his game going to match up for all the attention you're getting brought in? All right. You're going to take him as the third option, whatever it is here in this case here, Halls. And you're going to have a bunch of mess over there because every time that y'all sitting back in here doing good, they're going to point to LeBron James. And every time y'all start messing up, they're going to start pointing to everybody else. There's the problem. All right. The coach, everybody, nigga. All right, Maxey, Embiid. All right, niggas gonna be getting more national attention than they've ever received in their lives, dude. And that's gonna be the damn problem. All right.
Now, like, Tyrese Maxey is the best player. Tyrese Maxey and Jaylen Brown are the best players on that team. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's LeBron James. You are now the fourth. So you think him winning a championship as a fourth option makes his legacy like more solidified as the GOAT? I don't think it is what it is at this point. You know, winning a fifth ring would be nice, but you aren't the main guy, so nobody's going to look at you or give you extra added points for doing this. Now, win a championship in a place like this that, like Philly, is special. The city will forever love you. You can call it a home. You'll be treated like how Jalen Brunson is treated in New York. But it's Philly. How often are you really going to – you might as well sign in New York for that type of money, $4 million. You could have signed in New York into that. Mind you, he doesn't want to ride the coattails, so I get what you're saying. But I feel like this scenario could have played out in many other organizations the same way it's going to play out in Philly because a lot of it is risky. It's up in the air with the health of Joel Embiid and the rest of the company. And there's not a lot of depth and bench and what they have there. So I'm thinking they're still having more moves to be made. But you could have did the same scenario in Cleveland. You could have did the same scenario in Golden State. Like, there's a lot of other teams that had some to give where he could have been third or fourth option and been, you know, in contention in the East or West. You know, maybe Boston.
Yeah.
Indiana, I don't know. Like, he could have went to some places and been, you know, similar type of situation.
Absolutely. All right. No, much love to him. All right. Much respect to Danny Green and our other brother in there. All right. Real talk. And we go to Sir Charles to get him to weigh in. All right. And this is to a piece of Stephen A's piece here because he went to go ahead to go over this. Of course, Stephen A has been like a lapdog, all right, following behind LeBron and, all right, covering up for this nigga and just doing shit that's inappropriate, man. All right? No, nobody needs to wait 30 years to see where you going at, you little long-haired nigga. All right? Every time we turn around, you acting like a diva, man. All right? No, cut this bullshit out, man. All right? The big decision. All right? Get your ass in there. All right. No, Adam Silver need to make the schedule, long-haired nigga. All right. Yeah, you holding this shit up. All right. And now it's alleged that they said LeBron jerseys have already been sold out or whatever the case is. I'm not sure how true that is. All right. But I've already heard that. All right. For the 76ers. All right. Just to put that there. All right. I didn't do my research, but you guys can go check up on it and let me know if it's true or not. All right. Hold on.
He's going to yet another team, a different team, a fourth team to win the championship. What would your thoughts be about that?
Well, I think, number one, it would be incredible. But the number one knock on LeBron for older guys like myself has always been, yo, man, you always stacking your team. He stacked it in Miami. He stacked it in Cleveland. He stacked it in L.A. Now he's stacking it in Philly. So that to me, I'm gonna still have the same criticism I've always had. He's always stacked his team, and people can say what they want to. I've always told people LeBron's the third best player I've ever seen behind Michael and Kobe. You know, when you're dealing with LeBron and the Stepford wives, if you don't say he's the greatest, you could put like blasphemy.
Yeah.
His crew,
I know.
They're like Stepford wives. You have to say he's the greatest. He can't be the second. He can't be the third. That's why I call them Stepford wives. Even the men are Stepford wives. So listen, LeBron's great, but like I say, my criticism, like, yo, man, he always makes sure he has the best players. And one of the reasons I always give Michael the advantage is Michael got his head beat in by the Pistons and the Celtics before he finally like, no, I'm going to get bigger, stronger, faster. But it'll be a great accomplishment. But I will tell you this, he did put a bullseye on his back coming to the Sixers because now the Sixers have to win the championship. You can't give me – yes.
Do they? I mean,
yes.
a healthy
Sure, absolutely. You damn right they do. Shit, yeah, they do. All this shit some of you niggas be talking about, bad hairline having niggas like you. All right? No, we got to hit a third degree about how much LeBron deserves and what he should be getting. All right? Yeah, that comes with responsibilities, nigga. All right? No, we gave you all this shit over here. Why we ain't got a championship yet? All right? Right. That's what that comes with. All right? Hold on here.
Healthy OKC, I don't think they'd be favorites against a healthy OKC. I think they got to come out of the East, but I don't think they'd be a favorite against a healthy OKC.
Oh, or Spurs. I didn't.
Okay.
I'm just saying, him coming to a stacked team like this, they have to at least get to the finals.
Right.
But they won't be favored against OKC or the Spurs. But they are definitely going to be favored to come out of the East.
Yeah, they'll be favored to come out the East. All right? They should be favored. All right? But I still see New York being able to fight and hold down their position. I still see teams like Indiana and other folks that's not going to believe the hype, dude. You got to force certain people to be scared, man. All right? And if you ain't giving these people a reason why, all right, they still going to look at you like the same old 76ers team, nigga. Why should they look at you any different? Why? Because you got Braun over there? We ain't worried about that old nigga. All right? We ain't worried about him. You worried about him. All right? Yes. These young niggas will run right over top of LeBron James. Let's start telling the truth in here. All right? They're not scared of him. All right? Niggas was scared of Kobe, nigga. All right? Terrified. All right? You know, Kobe had them niggas shook, dude. All right? You know, and they'll tell you he did. All right? Only certain guys there on the court got that out of players. Michael Jordan was one of them, nigga. All right? Yeah. And Kobe Bryant. All right? Nigga, come in there and take your goddamn lunch, nigga. All right? Take everything from you. All right? Yes, indeed. He learned from the great. As Mike said here, he was speaking about it there in his past. He said, man, Kobe used to call me every goddamn night, dude. All right? No, to soak up the game. All right? No, and he used it properly. You understand? All right? Like I said, Kobe said that for his documentary. You know, I feel comfortable sitting amongst my muse. All right? No, I earned my shit. All right? Yes, indeed. Mm-hmm. All right? No, I love the Black Mamba, man. I love speaking in the cases of good about him because before I told the people this all the time. Before I watched the documentary Muse, I ain't realized how good of a dude he is and how compassionate he was towards his craft, man. All right? No, you go ahead to separate certain parts of basketball. I understand him as a person. All right? No, he was determined. All right? He lived and died by the circumstances of the curses here. All right, of trying to be a great dude. All right, Only certain people go ahead to feel it.
A show that I've been a part of, that I won a sports Emmy for being a part of, that's won 2 Emmys in a row.
These guys here,
because of the
talk about
core
his
of
elders had more time, dude. All right, no, they had less time to do what he did. All right, yeah, his elders, his OGs, they had less time. All right, and they were able to acquire a whole lot more. So when people start speaking about LeBron James and Kobe and Jordan and all of this, all right, you start getting into apples and oranges again. All right, I would compare LeBron James to a Magic Johnson. All right, right, respectfully. Oh, Magic had about 5 rings, right? All right, how many did he have? All right, yeah, there's no discredit in him. He's a great, excellent damn player. All right, yeah, who was significant at his position. All right, I believe 6'9" or so. All right, playing point guard. All right, yeah, and he could do it all. All right, yes, indeed. All right, so we go ahead, we give LeBron his credit here. The only thing different here to that case is that they didn't switch around teams like that, dude. All right, not really. All right, but them greats right there, where you seen them, they played out majority of their career there. All right, might seen a few of these old niggas like Scotty. All right, yeah, go put on what was it, a Rockets jersey or Sun, whoever he played. It might have been the Rockets he went to go play with, and then he played with the Portland Trailblazers. All right, like I said, he's old in his career. Same thing with Tracy. I think the last teams that Tracy McGrady played for was the Spurs. All right, and I didn't even know his ass was over there. All right, they had him buried deep in the bench, nigga. All right, deep. All right, and the Spurs was blowing out somebody, and then you just seen Tracy McGrady check in for a couple minutes. All right, but he had 2 minutes left. Like, this old nigga coming in here. All right, right. Shit. And it felt like you could never get rid of Vince Carter, nigga. All right? Every time you see that nigga, he's passing a physical, nigga. All right? Shit, he was healthy. He was healthy as hell, dude, for a long period of time, enough to keep playing, all right, at a rate with young players here in the league. All right, and keeping up. All right? Hold on here. Let's get to Ryan Clark with him explaining the circumstances of his firing. I do want to listen to this from the horse's mouth, of course. We'll be right back here. Fair use.
I think the big question is, did you see it coming? Could you take us inside that moment?
Yes and no. I'm upset with myself from this perspective. There were signs, but I truly thought for the first time in my life, I worked so hard at something. I was so good at something. Everybody acknowledged that that they couldn't fire me, that they wouldn't fire me. That a company who's going to have the Super Bowl this year, who truly wants to put their best foot forward to the entire world and have the best people talking about football, wouldn't fire, in my opinion, this is my opinion, and it seems to be the opinion of many others, the best football analyst in the world. I didn't think that. And that's my fault. This offseason, our piece on Monday Night Football with Greg Brooks won an award, a diversity award. And our showrunner and our director and our producer were so excited. And it was like, PR is going to post it. And it never happened. And eventually I just posted it myself. And then PR reached out like, oh, I'm so sorry that we missed it, but the Emmys are coming up and we'll post it afterwards. And I just remember sending a text to one of the people I work with, and I said, they're not going to post that. They don't care. A company that posts about, cool things like spelling bees and post about the family feuds and all of these things didn't care about an actual segment on our show about a young man like Greg. Didn't care about that enough because of me to use it.
Was that ever addressed?
No, it was never addressed. Family Feud. Yeah. They have an NFL Live Family Feud, a show that I've been a part of, that I won a sports Emmy for being a part of, that's won 2 Emmys in a row because of the core of Laura Rutledge, Marcus Spears, Dan Orlowski, Mina Kimes, and Ryan Clark. You go do Family Feud, and Marcus and I aren't there, but Marcus was asked. And when I reached out to the people who were involved, they just said, one said, we never asked for you. Another said, these 2 people were already on Pat's show, and that's why you and Marcus weren't on. But Marcus was asked, I wasn't. So there were just signs throughout the season, like even now. If you look at everything for the Super Bowl year, I'm not on any of that. A guy that's supposed to be a part of Monday Night Football, a man that's supposed to be a part of NFL Live, a man that's a huge part of First Take, was a part of building Get Up. So to me, the signs were always there. And I called, man.
Yeah.
I called executives. I called decision makers. I called bosses. Is my schedule changing? What's it look like? And it was never a definitive answer. But I think it was never a definitive answer because this was always the plan.
Yeah. And you're not a shy dude. Like you said, I know you ain't just sitting in the shadows with your head down. You're going to address situations. But if it's not performance-based, what's it based off of?
Well, to address the head down thing, what makes me a little bit sad about myself is I did adjust who I was to try to keep my job. I did have meetings with people and say, okay, what is it that you need from me? Not the analyst. The analyst he was damn good, right? If you care about the person that's on TV, what is it you need from me? Because I want to do that. I want to build a relationship. I want to involve you in the things I'm doing. You know, man, like this show, for 3 years, bro, we never shied away from any topic. Right. We never shied away from tackling anything. We did this year because I knew I couldn't have no beef. I knew I couldn't respond to disrespect, right? I knew, for lack of a better word, I couldn't be too black. What makes me sad is even in trying to adjust to be at least more of what certain people wanted, they still fired me. And so I think that is difficult. I think it's about some of who I am, and it's about certain executives not connecting to that, not supporting that, not wanting to champion that, not wanting to give that the vast platform that is ESPN. And I think they utilized it to make an example of me.
What are some?
Yeah, I gotten some heads up. I mean, summer ago, Stephen A. sat with me, took me to lunch in Los Angeles. And he told me, he said, there's a particular executive that doesn't like you. Now, let me be honest. I had been hearing this for years, right? It had gotten to me so many times. And so having that dinner or that lunch with Stephen A. was just confirmation of it. He's like, you need to go set a meeting. But so many times when I heard about this particular person, it was, he doesn't like you, or he's said this negatively. So I'd heard it a ton of times. And I got a call this offseason from someone within the building. And, they said the way I stand up for our community is commendable, right? That they respected that in my position, I had a passion for that. But they also said it had created enemies for me at the executive level. It had created opposition, and that there were people within that building that were going to stand on the table for me. And it was such a shock because I thought to myself, in the most important year in ESPN football, you gotta stand on the table for me? Like, for me. Like, there's somebody that needs to be convinced that our NFL coverage is elevated when I'm on TV. Like, there's a person that knows football. There's a person that knows TV that thinks that 13 years in the NFL, Super Bowl, Pro Bowler, a captain, experience from being an undrafted free agent to trying to make the team, to being one of the leaders in the locker room, 12 years of doing this, you got to convince that person that I should be doing TV. And
Yeah, it's so 7 minutes, a long course of things needs to be broken down there, and a lot to unpack. I wanted everybody to hear it there. It's totality. All right. Now I'll go ahead to start breaking down here within that case, at least some of the points that I've heard. All right. We'll go over some of these things in the beginning. So from what I've heard, sitting in here, listening and tuning in with everybody, is it goes down like it always does. All right. Yeah, for looking out for black people, doing anything for black folks, speaking up on black folks' behalf, all right, the world here, all right, looks to punish black people, even goddamn non-white folks here and other black folks here. All right, too much of that shit. All right, no, and then some of your own people are sitting up in here thinking about how to punish you. All right, no, it's embedded, built into the damn system, and then when you're going ahead to mess with a racist corporation like Disney, all right, which is ESPN, all right, yeah, that's all one and the same. All right, yeah, when you go ahead to mess with these bastards, understand, all right, any case and circumstances of you speaking on black people's behalf will be used against you at some point in time. They may not punish you right then and there, all right, but like they displayed, they showed Ryan Clark, all right, with extreme disrespect. All right, no, we're gonna fire you while you on air halfway through the show for no reason whatsoever, just to humiliate you and to possibly see if we can get some type of Negro reaction out of you. All right, he might tear something up or start cussing and having a nigga moment. All right, that's our best chances to do that because we are trying to technically save face because we're firing him for no reason other than his political opinions about things. All right, and they tell black folks to be cool, and Aiden Ross and all these other funky ass white supremacists, they can have all the opinions that they want to. But the moment a black person has one for a split second, all right, and it's in the defense of black people here, all right, watch out. All right, because that costs something. They're gonna take something off of your ass, nigga. You're gonna have to turn over something. It's always like that in these rules. And no, ma'am. No, sir, I did not make the damn rules. All right. But you talking about going ahead to be a part of their society, in their communities, where their money is at, and their resources. All right. And that requires trimming the deck. You know why they don't like the Ryan Clarks here? Because the NFL from over the years has been filled with a bunch of boot-licking, buck-dancing Sambos and running around talking about all lives matter and everything else. Bunch of bed bucks. All right, that's what's been in the NFL. All right, so when they look at him, he's easy to spot in between all these, ass-kissing niggas, brown-nosing niggas. All right, where he's standing on top of business when it comes to black folks and the shit that's happening to us here in the damn streets. All right, going against people like damn Charlie Kirk, who everybody knows that spoke bad upon black people. Anybody that tells you that they love Charlie Kirk and all this, then ask them what principles within his philosophies did you appreciate about him? All right, what part of him? All right, ask that question to their racist ass and see what they say. All right, it's gonna get real funky then. All right, now which context upon his racism did you agree with? All right. Yeah, in other words. All right. Right. Please let us know. All right. Oh, yeah. All right. We don't play about this shit here. All right. Not at all.
I think the big question.
Hold on 1 second. Fair use.
Question is, did you see it coming? Could you take us inside that moment?
Yes and no. I'm upset with myself from this perspective. There were signs, but I truly thought for the first time in my life, I worked so hard at something. I was so good at something. Everybody acknowledged that that they couldn't fire me, that they wouldn't fire me, that a company who's going to have the Super Bowl this year, who truly wants to put their best foot forward to the entire world and have the best people talking about football, wouldn't fire, in my opinion, this is my opinion, and it seems to be the opinion of many others, the best football analyst in the world. I didn't think that. And that's my fault. This offseason, our piece on Monday Night Football with Greg Brooks won an award, a diversity award. And our showrunner and our director and our producer were so excited, and it was like, PR is going to post it. And it never happened. And eventually I just posted it myself. And then PR reached out like, oh, I'm so sorry that we missed it, but the Emmys are coming up.
Let's get back in here to this. No, they're letting you know in that case here, dude, no, you're small potatoes to them. Though they can see what you're doing, we don't want to give you any high praise and acolytes and, all right, connect you directly to us. All right? No, you niggas are going to have to get it out the mud. It's bad enough here. And when they'll show up to your face and tell you that Pat McAfee needs to make $60 million here, $40 extra million on the table, and we're going to take your little ass $2 million. All right? This is supposed to be a reason on why they fired him, dude. I've been talking about this for days. That's not a goddamn valid reason. All right? No, it isn't, dude. That's somebody in here lying, cheating, and snaking that personally wanted to embarrass him. And as he said in here in this interview, but Stephen A told him, yeah, it was an executive in there that didn't like him, and you should have called a meeting, and you were bullshit. You should have got your lawyers. You should have got everything in there in order right. A lot of times they can do this little sneaky ass shit to black folks stay on the job and what have you because you think certain protocols and other people at the job is going to look out for you. You got to protect your own ass, dude. All right? Stephen A didn't sit down and eat with you to tell you that for no reason. He was dropping game on you. All right? Hey, nigga, I'm inside around these Peckerwoods. All right? They talking about you specifically. All right? Yeah. Get yourself in order. Call your representatives. Go get a meeting, yo. Because that nigga ain't right. All right? No, next thing you know, because you didn't listen to what he said, you just validated it. You fired. All right? And Stephen A ain't even give us that much, dude. All right? But yeah. All right? As much as y'all want to go ahead to call him Django from Stevenson, which he is a lot of times, all right? He tried to look out. All right? Stephen A. Smith tried to look out. All right? He just admitted it. All right. No, I sat down and we had dinner. He said, hey, you need to have a meeting about so-and-so executive because he don't like you. That's personal. All right. And his funky ass need to be on record for that. And they need to be watching him. All right. Yeah. And a nigga's less likely to pull the trigger or continue to do some sneaky shit that ends up with you getting fired, Halls, if he knows everybody in the room is looking at him. All right. And you coming in with a biased opinion anyway. All right. Right. This ain't got nothing to do with policy. This ain't got nothing. No, you just don't like this nigga. All right. Right. You understand? All right. And that's what Stephen was trying to drop game on him about, dude. It is your responsibilities to then get on your bicycle and get your damn affairs in order. All right. He's letting you know a storm is coming, baby. All right. Hold on here. Fair use.
We'll post it afterwards. And I just remember sending a text to one of the people I work with, and I said, they're not going to post that. They don't care. A company that posts about, cool things like spelling bees and post about the family feuds and all of these things didn't care about an actual segment on our show about a young man like Greg. Didn't care about that enough because of me to use it.
Was that ever addressed?
No, it was never addressed. Family Feud. Yeah. They have an NFL Live Family Feud, a show that I've been a part of, that I won a sports Emmy for being a part of, that's won 2 Emmys in a row because of the core of Laura Rutledge, Marcus Spears, Dan Orlowski, Mina Kimes.
Listen, and Kyrie Irving won an NBA championship. And if the league could have, they would have threw his ass out of the league for Israel, nigga. All right? Damn right. They were looking around to see if it was okay with everybody else. All right? No, they seen they could railroad Kanye West and snatch his money out of J.P. Morgan. All right? Tell that nigga he got 30 days to get every dime out of there. All right? Yeah. They goddamn it, ship your clothes and shoes off to the Goodwill to where as though they don't want no more. All right? Now they got signs up and shit. All right? We ain't taking no more Kanye shit, nigga. We overfill. All right? No, I'm talking about overnight, dude. All right? That's what they were allowed to do to him. All right? They couldn't do all that shit to Kyrie because they know they didn't have a legitimate claim. And public, media-wise, he wasn't giving them what they needed to pull the trigger. All right? Yeah, Kanye was just blunt, dude. All right? Hold on one second. Fair use.
And Ryan Clark. You go do Family Feud, and Marcus and I aren't there, but Marcus was asked. And when I reached out to the people who were involved, they just said, one said, we never asked for you. Another said, these two people were already on Pat's show, and that's why you and Marcus weren't on. But Marcus was asked, I wasn't. So there were just signs throughout the season, like even now. If you look at everything for the Super Bowl year, I'm not on any of that. A guy that was supposed to be a part of Monday Night Football, a man that's supposed to be a part of NFL Live, a man that's a huge part of First Take, was a part of building Get Up. So to me, the signs were always there. And I called, man.
Yeah.
I called executives. I called decision makers. I called bosses. Is my schedule changing? What's it look like? And it was never a definitive answer. But I think it was never a definitive answer because this was always the plan.
Yeah. And you're not a shy dude. Like you said, I know you ain't just sitting in the shadows with your head down. You're going to address situations. But if it's not performance-based, what's it based off of?
Well, to address the head down thing, what makes me a little bit sad about myself is I did adjust who I was to try to keep my job.
You know what? He's man enough to admit it. I respect a man who's willing to be honest with me. All right? No, I might feel embarrassment. It might feel a little bit uncomfortable. Fine, it's supposed to be. All right? But then that allows you to have a real conversation, nigga. All right? We can skip all the bullshit. All right? Let's talk. You understand? Hold on one second. All right?
Makes me a little bit...
All right? I'm not saying it's appropriate to be tap dancing, nigga. I ain't say that. All right? But at least he's going to be honest with y'all. Plenty of y'all niggas going to sit there and lie, nigga. All right? Well, I don't be acting different on my job. Yes, you do. You be snitching on niggas and everything. All right? Shut your dirty ass up. Don't you sit there and tell that lie. All right? No, if you checking to see how long niggas taking a smoke break and everything. All right? You're out of order. All right? Oh.
Sad about myself is I did adjust who I was to try to keep my job. I did have meetings with people and say, okay, what is it that you need from me? Not the analyst. The analyst he was damn good, right? If you care about the person that's on TV, what is it you need from me? Because I want to do that. I want to build a relationship. I want to involve you in the things I'm doing. You know, man, like this show, for 3 years, bro, we never shied away from any topic. Right. We never shied away from tackling anything. We did this year because I knew I couldn't have no beef. I knew I couldn't respond to disrespect, right? I knew, for lack of a better word, I couldn't be too black.
And that points you right to that point, man. As you said, this is a teachable moment. Well, then what the hell did you have to be? All right? That's the question. All right? No, he said he couldn't be black. All right? So who and what were you? All right? No, you're reduced to something, right? All right? No, I'm just speaking in practical terms here. All right? That means you're reduced to something. All right? Hold on here.
Because I knew I couldn't have no beef. I knew I couldn't respond to disrespect, right? I knew, for lack of a better word, I couldn't be too black. What makes me sad is, even in trying to adjust to be at least more of what certain people wanted, they still fired me. And so I think that
Because white supremacy likes to play the long con with you niggas. All right? They like to smile and get their arm around you. All right? You're the only nigga that can deliver. All right? No, like Jerry Jones beating on Dez Bryant before the game, nigga. You're the only nigga, all right, who can get the job done. All right? Just you. There's only a few cats in this world. All right? Yeah, they want you to feel like you the man. All right? They love these sick jokes and sick cons, dude, of making black folks feel like they on the top of the hill and then snatching the damn rug from underneath your feet. All right? Yes, indeed. And like I said, you knew better, smart enough to still have your damn podcast over here. That's why I say he's blessed, dude. All right? He knew better. All right? He was sharp enough to look and see that with this process of you trying to configure that you need to have a backup plan. All right? This is why all of your fans and supporters know that they can still come to this podcast that I talked about and listen to whatever your take is on what happened. All right? Because you were already set up. All right? Shout out to him. All right? Yeah, he did something about it. All right.
That is difficult. I think it's about some of who I am. And it's about certain executives not connecting to that, not supporting that, not wanting to champion that, not wanting to give that the vast platform that is ESPN. And I think they utilized it to make an example of me.
What are some?
Yeah, I gotten some heads up. I mean, summer ago, Stephen A sat with me, took me to lunch in Los Angeles. And he told me, he said, you know, there's a particular executive that doesn't like you. Now, let me be honest. I had been hearing this for years, right? It had gotten to me so many times. And so having that dinner or that lunch with Stephen A was just confirmation of it. He's like, you need to go set a meeting. But so many times when I heard about this particular person, it was, he doesn't like you, or he's said this negatively. So I'd heard it a ton of times. And I got a call this offseason from someone within the building. And, you know, they said the way I stand up for our community is commendable, right? That they respected that in my position, I had a passion for that.
Yeah, but it does not get you promotions. It don't get you cookies. It don't get you any tickets or any bonuses. They prefer they niggas like Oucho, dude. All right, like that goofy, all right, lactose nigga over there, that damn whatever, Nigerian, whatever he is. All right, they prefer him like him. All right, buck dancing all the time, no matter what. All right, soft shoeing. All right, on the wrong side of a bunch of conversations, kissing Caitlin Clark's ass and giving her a bunch of unearned praise. All right, no, that they prefer they niggas like that, dude. All right. This is what I guess he said he was trying to be more of. All right.
But they also said it had created enemies for me at the executive level. It had created opposition, and that there were people within that building that were going to stand on the table for me. And it was such a shock because I thought to myself, in the most important year in ESPN football, you gotta stand on the table for me? Like, for me. Like, there's somebody that needs to be convinced that our NFL coverage is elevated when I'm on TV. Like, there's a person that knows football. There's a person that knows TV that thinks that 13 years in the NFL, Super Bowl, Pro Bowler, a captain, experience from being an undrafted free agent to trying to make the team, to being one of the leaders in the locker room. 12 years of doing this, you got to convince that person that I should be doing TV. And
Huh? TV is not what it's caked up to be anymore anyway. It ain't. Now people got fire sticks and different stuff like that. Ain't nobody trying to pay a big ass cable bill or some shit like that they ain't even watching. You ain't even home for. Most people just got internet, nigga. That's it. That's all. All right, to be honest with you. So TV is not what it's cracked up. You already where you supposed to be at, Ryan. All right. Online, set up with a platform with you and your brothers chopping it up about the league and getting paid. All right. He already where he's supposed to be at. All right. As I told y'all before, Chris Wallace from Fox News there, I guess CNN. Yeah, he said once his contract was up, nigga, he gonna go work for himself. All right. He's gonna go home and set up a damn page and and just put his name at the bottom. All right. No, and start paying himself. All right. No, I'm gonna pay me, nigga. All right. Now you can come in as an investor. You understand? Yeah. But as far as who's controlling the cream of the crop, it'll be me. It ain't just him. Skip Bayless just did the same thing. All right. Not to say that he's even worthy of anything, man, but for the fan base that he has there. All right. Yeah. Everybody and their mama, as soon as they get booted off of television, where are they at, family? Please answer that question. Where do they go? YouTube. All right. Yes, indeed. They take their asses right on over here. Right next to you. All right. That's why Oprah Winfrey was crying. All right. She cried foul with her funky ass because she can't treat YouTube and all these other social media platforms like this is her executive office, dude. This is wherever ABC, any one of these networks she worked at, a little Oprah network. She can't treat it like that, dude. We got rights. All right. Brother Black's video was taken down because he said, Oprah's generation, the women that she brought through and all that, she killed the whole generation of women. That's what he said. All right. He used the video just to go in on it. All right. With facts. You understand what I'm saying? She got mad with her executive teams and all of that and put a lie out there real quick in here and got that man's video taken down. About a week later, it was placed back up, nigga. All right. You know why? Because he got a lawyer and he got rights, nigga. All right. Right. It doesn't matter if you don't like this shit, nigga. You don't care for what he's saying. Oh, this shit makes me look bad. Oh, well, Hoss, we all got to sit in here and lay in our mud, nigga. All right? Yeah. That shit makes me look horrible, dude. All right? Yeah, as you can sit around and she's got these old women that are around her age still goddamn holding down the couches and divorcing and prepared to die alone. All right? No, she's got some folks to sit around there with her. All right. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about here. And when Oprah dies, everything is going to go to her 8 dogs, nigga. All right. It goes to the dogs. All right. There's your legacy. All right. Right there. The dogs. All right. Yes, indeed. All right. There's a punishment for every evil person there on the planet that has ever done something wicked towards black society. Even for them talks back in the day when y'all had the stuff, that down low talk and all that shit, that came from Oprah Winfrey. All right. That came from her program. All right. Bringing that dude, what's his name? TJ Washington or whatever it is. She was bringing these cartoon characters out. All right. Yeah. All right. Oprah got a long history of bullshit, man. All right. Hold on 1 second here. All right. We're going to get to Elon Musk. All right. No, this Afrikaner here.
People say that you're a racist. What is the motivation for doing that? Are you fomenting?
My partner is she's half Indian, and and I have 4 children with her.
Hold on, and you know what that tells us, white man? That you don't mind laying up with other melanated folks and what have you. You will take your feet and get out that bed and practice white supremacy. All right. No, it's all sexual degeneracy to you, dude. That's what it is, dude. Your mindset about who you plan on abusing and keeping foot to their ass is the same. All right. That's just an extracurricular activity to you. All right. Yeah, I ain't trying to hear it, dude. That's what you're telling us. All right. Yeah, with his behavior.
One of them was named after a famous Indian physicist. So I would say I'm not racist. And also, if you look at the people that are employed at my companies, we have
family. Ain't no black people that work at his company. All right. Go ahead to pull up X staff, nigga, if you will. Twitter staff. All right. Oh, let me pull it up. All right. Ain't got not a nigga in sight, dude. All right. I'm just saying. All right. I found it ironic. All right. That's why I say when he be sitting here talking about going to go give certain people jobs and shit like that and bring them back over here to America here, dude, this is what they talking about. All right, let's go to his staff. I got a picture of his staff, y'all. All right. And some of y'all folks, y'all laid off a bunch of people from Africa too. There's a picture of that. It says Twitter fired us and ghosted us. All right. These are the Africans y'all fired. If y'all did have some black people, hold on here real quick. No, since I'm bringing it up. All right. Give me 1 second. Let me stop this. All right. Talking about he ain't a racist. All right. Of course you are. All right. I mean, it's besides the point, but of course you are. All right. This is his staff right here, dude. All right. To your right in the U.S. This is Elon Musk's staff on Twitter. All right. The bigger picture blown up. Let me blow it up some more. All right. There it is. All right. It's not one black person you see in there. All right. No, he just was in there stuttering. You see how he was tongue-tied talking about all the people I hired, my staff. All right. Look at this. All right. Well, in there they are. All right. Now, I'm going to say allegedly. All right. No, according to with some of these news companies here, these are the staffs and whatever they're saying that he fired. I don't know if these stories are true here or not. These Africans right here. All right. I can't clarify that. They said that they got fired and ghosted. All right. Now let's get back to what he was saying here of something about how he wasn't a racist. And all right. Yeah, let's get back to whatever he was claiming. All right. Yeah, man. No, not one Negro in sight, man. I'm not even putting that other joint up because I've never seen it. All right, fair.
Senior executives of all races. There's I don't think there's any racism there.
People say that you're a racist. What is the motivation for doing that? Are you fomenting?
My partner is she's half Indian, and and I have 4 children with her. One of them was named after a famous Indian physicist. So I would say I'm not racist. And also, if you look at the people that are employed at my companies, we have senior executives of all races. There's I don't think there's any racism there.
As you've seen, the senior executives are all of them Indians and Asian dudes and Arab guys. All right, not a Negro in sight. All right, yeah, man. He don't hire black people. All right, no, not unless they're going to go clean up something in the back. All right, and even then he'll go ahead to call the illegals in there. All right, hold on, give me 1 second. All right. All right, Brittany Runner is the last piece that I have in here. All right, that is the last piece that I have.
Fuck swallow for $1. Bitch, I'm not one of them. Okay. So this pussy, okay, this bitch barks and bites. Do you understand? So what I really don't understand in general, when people talk about me is, let's go back to what academics said. So academics said that I wanted the perfect relationship and I should have stayed with my cheating, lying ass baby daddy who literally did nothing but lie and cheat the entire relationship. I'm here to tell you guys, all of these men with mics None of them are happy, truly. None of them are in successful relationships, but yet they got all the answers in none of them. And sit around with fucking mics that look like dicks close to their mouths and just run their mouth about certain people. Academics, you're the same nigga that was literally dick fucking riding Daphne Joy, who would not even let you smell her fart air if you paid her. But you want to comment on you're a broken girl that's just searching for love? Huh? What the fuck are you? That's what we really need to get into. Who the fuck are you? Okay? So my thing is like, it's a cycle. It's rinse, wash, repeat every single time. You're looking for love. All these niggas cheat. You should have stayed with your baby daddy. Babe, you couldn't pay me $90 million to be with that nigga today.
Yeah, it's just where you start to get the crazies, man. Because we're not fools. You're not out front fighting you and your mama, all right? Fighting with him and his baby mama, with his new wife here, all right? And she had a kid coming in there, all right? Yeah, you sitting here fighting with her, all right? And that's not going down, Halls, because you don't care to be with PJ anymore, all right? We're not fools, Halls. All right? Women can't fake raw compassion, nigga. You putting this on social media, doing all this wild shit. You're running your ass down to California, trying to child support shop, nigga, to see where you can live at, where they gonna pay the most. All right? Come on, man. We know you did this shit. It was in the courts. You have to show how much money you make. This is how we know about them checks there from whatever, Love and Hip Hop, wherever she was working at. All right? They wasn't shit. They wasn't giving her nothing. All right? Right. That's how we know. All right? No, look at the bang, nigga. All right? No, you better check out all of this. All right? Hold on 1 second.
Okay. And I understand a lot of people, it's really easy. It's like low hanging fruit to say, oh, she's just a bitter baby mama. Babe, how am I bitter when I left that situation? I warmed the seat up for the next bitch. There's, and to address academics, you saying that I fell off. The irony of you saying that I fell off, but yet you did a 15-minute fucking segment talking about me. And let's be really clear. This is a pattern that you do. You're so quick to talk about my relationship with Kevin. That nigga said the reason you do all these segments about me is because you're secretly in love with me. Are you going to address him? Or you just address women? You don't address these niggas for real because they're going to do you something. Okay? So you don't know these niggas. You do not know what they think about you. Okay? You literally, the thing about it, I could.
She's got validation. All right? She does. All right? We turn and watch academics turn into duck butter sitting in front of Charlemagne. All right? He was wilding out saying all this crazy shit online, and when he got in front of him, the energy wasn't the same. All right? That's what she means. All right? Hold on here.
Is that we were supposed to do business together at one point in time. I had recently hit you about me and Selena maybe doing a pod or doing something together. So it's like you did not give me the common courtesy of calling me. You were not curious. You just went on you went on a rant. Like you were so angry. Like you gave this nigga clout. You did this. This guy fucked you all kinds of ways because you want to fuck me. You love me, academics, and you've been in love with me for a long time. That nigga was not lying when he said that shit. Like, fuck are we talking about? So my biggest thing is let me tell you something. I have had social media in a leg lock since I was 20 years old, babe. And it won't get up off me. So it has no choice. It can't box me no matter how hard
No, where would you like to have this at? He said the Christian faith. No, Kevin Gates wasn't going to kick the bread out, man. He let you know. All right, like I said, she was fasting for. She said here for all these days from something whatever. She said she hasn't done XYZ in that much time in here. She had her Muslim clothes on here. She said she had changed her life. We knew it was all bullshit. All right, like I said, when Kevin wasn't going to break bread, that afro and them stretch pants came right out, nigga. All right, got to get back to work. All right, got to clock back in. All right, hell you talking about, man? All right, hand me those scrubs. All right, got to clock back in, hoes. All right, no, the Muslim garment, all that shit goes to the ground, nigga, all of that. All right, throw it right in the middle of the damn floor. All right, damn this. All right, nope, got work to do. All right. Yes, indeed. You got to get these booty cheeks moving. All right. Right. You understand? All right. No, afro, big, large, inappropriate afro, nigga. All right. And booty cheeks popping. All right. Yeah. She found out what Kevin wasn't going to break that bread. All right. You know that was the conversation, man. We ain't stupid. All right. You know, he could walk around shining with all of this jewelry on, man, talking cash shit. All right, got social media blowing up and what have you, like she's saying here. All right, that's why I said all media ain't good media. All right, yeah, and then what ends up happening on the downside here, all right, yeah, is you find out that, look, man, he ain't breaking bread like that. All right, no, not really. All right. No, you can lay around in the spots of where he got, where his money is already flowing to protect him, to insulate him. All right. You can hit the J and all of that. All right. Yeah, but you talking about breaking bread? All right. Yeah. All right. She went on full revolt, nigga, in front of everybody. All right. Damn all this Muslim shit, nigga. All right. Give me that goddamn pork chop sandwich, nigga, and get out of my damn face. All right. Hand me that pork chop sandwich right there. All right. And back up out my goddamn face. All right. What you mean the money ain't no money around? All right. No, she denounced all that shit real quick. All right. No, when she found out she wasn't going to get hit off. All right. Hold on here.
People try. I think it's so funny to me when people are like, you fell off, you're still fucking talking about me. You did segments about me on a regular basis, and the page literally clips my stuff from my stream, and you post it on your Academics TV page for money. So which one is it? If I'm falling off, why are you talking about me? If I'm falling off, why are you using my clips? Like, dude, come on. Irony is spectacular. Fuck are you talking about? But you, nigga, at 34 today, I'm telling you right now, your best bitch on her best day is not seeing me, Academic.
She's trying to get on that. Hey, Act. She's trying to get on. All right, you goddamn, these nerd ass niggas don't know how to read the room. All right, she's trying to get on. All right, no, she's man. You hadn't seen this woman run around with Shaq, nigga. Shut up. All right, she was rolling. The Diesel had her late at night, nigga. Shut up. Shut the hell up. All right. No, we've seen Shaq was out here looking like somebody's granddad. He had like a meat coat on. All right, a tan meat coat. All right, they got a shot of him. All right, TMZ, whoever it was, they got a good shot of him. All right. And I ain't hating on him, man. Look, man. All right. No, he got cash on demand. All right, that's what type of shit money Shaq got. Shaq got to just throw the money on the floor, nigga. All right. That's what type of bread he got. All right, so he can do whatever the hell he want to do. All right, you mind your business. All right, I did not like Just Hilarious coming over to his house and then going back to the radio station telling them about all the women that's in his house. He had a bunch of white women. I was like, man, if you don't shut the hell up, All right, that's why folks don't let you in their house, man. All right, talking about what he got in there, that's for him. All right, and white women ain't for you. All right, they there to take care of whatever he got going on. All right, yeah, just because your eyeballs been planning on it, now you got to go repeat something. All right, he ain't told you nothing about these white men. All right, probably ain't introduced you or nothing. All right, shit. Yeah, folks need to chill out, man. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you ain't got no right. If somebody let you in their castle, you chill, you play it cool. All right, yeah, some shit going, some fly nigga shit gonna pop off. All right, yeah, you got to be able to hold yourself together. All right, yes indeed. All right, yeah, I go back in here to say, going back to academics once again, man. Yeah, handle your business, sir. Mm-hmm. All right, handle your business. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Brittany trying to get in where she fit in. All right, and I'm not hating on that at all. All right, do what you got to do, sweetheart. All right, do what you got to do. All right. The problem is, nigga won't keep it a beat. All right, I ain't in the way of nothing. All right, no, academics is that's right in her lane. All right, he's sipping, he's paying for cooch, he's going, yeah, that's what he's doing. All right, yeah, you might as well go on over there and square up, nigga. Mm-hmm. Might as well. All right, no, she didn't throw a lifeline out there to you. All right, go do what you got to do. All right, yeah. We're going to get back over here and say at least to a piece of black news of what we got here before I leave. He said, I always knew, but realized is that crystal clear that black American freedmen, for the most part, inherently love being around one another and appreciate everybody's aspects of us, while the rest of the world seems to be searching for an identity and a reservation soul. We are organic. Yeah, you're right. Very much organic, very much originators, very much creators, and folks that can do shit off the top of our head. All right. Yes, indeed. That's what freedmen are. All right. Naturally, goddammit. All right. Yes, naturally. All right. Ain't no extras. You ain't got to put no seasoning nowhere. Oh man. Y'all remember Matt Barnes beat Derek Fisher all around the backyard, nigga. All in between the wash and dry. All right. Beat his ass, nigga. All right. They said he drove, what he said, how far did how many hours? 7 or 8 hours or so? All right. No, he drove, all right, a long period of time to whoop Derek Fisher's ass in that backyard. Beat the dog shit out of him. All right. You ain't here with my old lady, my kid's mother. All right. You supposed to be a brother of mine. All right. They play on the same team. Like, all right, nigga, what you on? They said Derek Fisher ain't shit, nigga. All right. Let me tell you, before I say anything, Derek, I'm talking about as a man, you say the teammate, you being around people, a coach, nigga. All right. He was messing around with Hardaway's son's woman, nigga. All right. Yeah, he was. All right. He's a scumbag. All right. This shit been like this for years, and these ain't the only people there that complain, dude. He's got a history of this shit. All right. He one of them Karl Malone ass niggas, man. All right. He ain't right, yo. All right. Old Karl Malone ass nigga. All right. And watch him, man. You better watch him. All right. Yeah, you might have to end up skinning this nigga alive. All right. You got a crazy light-skinned nigga like Matt Barnes? Huh? Them little light-skinned niggas are crazy. They crazy for real. All right. Put something on your ass. All right. Yeah, you should have known better. All right. He said he used to look, man. All right. Yeah, he said, but he's straight from the block. Is he from the hood? All right. No, you don't fuck with him, dude. All right. No, the nigga came out of him. All right. Yeah, where is Derek Fisher little bean head ass at? All right. Where is he at? All right. and found him in the backyard, all right, and put hands and feet on him. All right, stay away from it. Stay out of other niggas' cupboard, nigga. All right, gonna get you killed. All right, you know, they get you killed, man. Y'all niggas better stop playing. All right, ain't nothing good about it, dude. All right, stay out of another nigga business, man. All right, what she just say, nigga. All right, go on about your business. All right, right. Niggas be trying to get beat upside the head, dude. All right, you look at nigga, he got 6.5 nuggets on his forehead. Now, what happened to you, man? Yeah, he told me. Yeah, I didn't know that was his girl, yo. I didn't know. All right, look at you. All right, I didn't know that was his girl, man. I was just dead. All right, no, 6.5 lumps on your forehead. All right, mush mouth. All right, and nigga didn't beat you to an inch of your life, nigga. All right, some people don't play about theirs, man. All right, he said these are my chicken tenders and mine only. All right, yes indeed. All right, hold on here, and it says Derek Fisher and Gloria Gavin are separate, leaving apart. All right, living apart. All right, separated and living apart. Now, this is good because it goes to show you here. No, I said this is great. All right, that you're not going to get it off of deception and being dirty and being trifling. What was created filthy will burn down in a train wreck, nigga. All right, know what you lied about. Being sneaky. All right, you see the funk behind that is that ultimately when you go ahead to get connected like that, for some cases, for certain people, you end up not trusting each other anyway. All right, no, you know a person's capable of some of these actions. Let me give you an example, if I can, family. Big Sean and his ex-girl. All right, a lot of women were kind of pissed off. You're like, damn, she been around all this time. He didn't marry her, and he moved on, and she got the ride and the expenses based on how she came. She came messing with him while she was still married. God damn it! All right, that's how you came to Big Sean. All right. Now, logically, in his process of being a player, you don't marry that, even if you keep her around for years, which he did. All right. You enjoyed all the spoils and everything else where I benefited at. So did you. All right. Yes. Set up in here to look out, and we done created a bond as far as certain things in here. We cool. All right. Right. But this is the upper level. All right. No, a lot of the other young ladies have killed it for the circumstances of marriage. And when you showing me that what you do with the marriage is go creep out on a nigga anyway, all right, why should he be the fool to go marry you again? All right, you just showed us that you don't qualify, nor did you ever deserve being a wife here, Hoss. All right, not at all. All right, Big Sean played the right move with that. All right, no, and once the ride was over, the ride's over. All right. Hey man, no, this is my stop right here. I'm getting off right here. All right, and he got out of Dodge. All right, no harm, no foul here, dude. All right, we all grown. Shit, women get up and leave goddamn marriages and relationships all the time and leave a nigga holding the bag, nigga. All right, I'm just tired of this. I'm bored. I can't do this anymore. All right. Yeah, you done bought a home, all that. You got 3-4 kids. Nigga just sitting here looking crazy and shit. All right. And you're financially screwed. All right. Yeah, because in a lot of cases there, for them homes in there, as you acquire in a marriage with her, they order you to split that shit with her. All right. Even if she ain't contribute one dime into it. All right. Yeah, that's how that works. Anyhow, Derek Fisher and Gloria Gavin have split, but are currently not talking about filing for divorce. So they got married. You married her, nigga. All right. Yeah, you deserve everything you get from you low down ass niggas. Mm-hmm. Them niggas is trifling. I'm talking about can't wait to get with another nigga woman and his kids and stuff over there. All right. What you found out is there's a reason why he got out of Dodge, nigga. All right. No, Matt Barnes ain't some just angry guy or whatever. You seen Matt Barnes recently here. He's been at peace. He's been smiling. He's been smoking his weed, chilling. He's doing that All the Smoke podcast. He looks healthy, stress-free. All right. Even with Pat Beverly trying to argue with him and say some crazy shit, he just roasted him, man. All right. It wasn't anything aggressive. It wasn't all of that rah-rah. All right. No, he keeps a steady balance about himself there in media. And that I can go ahead to respect about Matt Barnes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, he got rid of some of the damn stress, dude. All right. Some of you niggas don't understand. All right. Hold on. So they said they're not they're not currently talking about filing for divorce, TMZ has learned. All right. A rep from the estranged couple confirmed to TMZ the former NBA star and the basketball wives star have been living separately and leading separate lives. We're told Derek and Gloria built a family together and are in a consistent communication trying to work through their issues. All right. We are told the two are not heading to divorce yet. All right. Derek and Gloria tied the knot July 2021 during a stunning ceremony at Silo Something Farms in Malibu after postponing their original 2020 wedding because of the COVID-19 pandemic. All right. The couples first got together in 2015, and after several years of dating, Derek proposed to Gloria in April 2018 in a heart-filled moment that included their children. All right. This was the second marriage, all right, for both Derek and Gloria. All right, was previously married to former NBA star Matt Barnes, with whom she shared 2 sons with, while Derek was previously married to Candace Fisher. Derek and Candace share 4 children together. All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. So he's just not I don't know, a mess, dude. All right. As I said, they ain't got divorced yet, but they on their damn way. All right. That's what happens when you go borrow somebody else's shit, nigga. All right. All right. Now, not only did you get your ass whooped, nigga, you still gonna get the same consequences he got. All right. No, you're just waiting around for it. All right. Yes, indeed. All right. All right. Hold on. Footage. All right. Diddy Combs getting into a fight with a fellow inmate, tossed into solitary confinement. What? Is that what happened? That's not what this is, man. This is an old clip, I believe, with folks in jail. They just be on this bullshit, man. Yeah, he's walking around the joint, but I don't think that he got into a confrontation with anybody. Yeah, this is old shit. Checking the audio of it, all this other stuff. These are old clips, man. Now, if I seen it at TMZ at the top, I go ahead to give it to you. But this is old stuff, but Diddy just kind of walking down a hallway and being in the library smiling and shit. All right, he got gray hair, man. That nigga looks it. Man, they put a black person in the goddamn prison, man, to deform your ass real quick, dude. All right, no, you just don't look the same, man. I ain't no more goddamn Beijing in the can, nigga. All right, ain't no Beijing left, nigga. All right, ain't none. You just in there with the circumstances he in there with, dude, and he's smiling, dude, and he look like he full of life, man. But he looks like a whole different person, man. All right, that just goes to show you what the money do for you, man. The money make you look a whole lot more younger. All right, Diddy look like he's 50-something years old right now. All right, yes. All right, and he's like, he is, but I know, but he didn't walk around looking like that. All right, he didn't, dude, for a reason. He had a choice on how he was going to groom himself to the best of what he could. All right. Yeah, and he running around this bitch looking like Dick Gregory, man. All right. Yeah, no disrespect, man. All right. Yeah, this shit is to dehumanize you, man. All right. No, so you don't look like a person anymore. All right. You can't even recognize him, man. He said, that's Diddy right there. All right. Y'all some foul ass niggas, man. You're foul. America is foul, dude. All right. And that goes to show y'all, even with that, I told y'all what the woman I always use is Kim Porter. All right. The race soldier that killed Dante right here. The one that was talking about some taser. That race soldier. All right. No, they incarcerated her funky ass because they only gave her 2 years. Thanks to that little funky ass judge you had in there. All right. She was convicted guilty. The judge came in there and knocked the damn sentencing down there to 2 years. All right. To make sure that she wasn't punished. But 1 year in the joint, y'all. 1. All right. She was thick, man. She had some weight on her. Before she went in, she was smiling in her orange jumpsuit, nigga. All right. When they show her years later, all right, at 1 year, nigga, her neck is all skinny, everything. I'm talking about just a year, dude. All right. No, a nigga was in there taking her damn commissary, dude. All right. Yes, I told you, her experience in there, somebody walked past the cell, somebody said, hey, don't I know you? All right. Yeah, and that was the worst thing that ever happened to her in her life, Paul. All right. Yes, indeed. All right. Hey, don't I know you? All right. Look at her. She look like, no, she's done. You got traumatized. And I go ahead and tell you like this. Even for the white folks there, they forget about you when you get locked up, Halls. All right. Look at her face. I want y'all to see the side-by-side difference here. I got it on Google here. All right. Look at the shock look on her face. All right. But she was smiling when she came in there. She thought it was a game. All right. Huh? Don't I know you, Halls? Yeah. All right. No, she didn't get any chicken trays, nothing. All right. All vegetables come to me, nigga. All right. No, I will smack the dog shit out you. All right. It comes to me. All right. I don't want to have to argue about this again, dude. About you trying to tuck fruits and vegetables away and shit. All right. Right. Yeah, she was in there getting mistreated. Look at her neck, man. Look at her neck, nigga. Mm-hmm. All right. No, you look like you've been getting mistreated. Look at the difference in her hair, goddammit. All right. Yeah, you getting mistreated. All right. Right. You goddamn to smack all your food in the ground, nigga. All right. No, even if they don't want it. All right. No, you're just gonna get mistreated. All right. You the police too? All right, man. Them girls put their foot in your ass, man. All right. Yeah, they beat your ass, dude. All right. Yes, indeed. All right. You don't believe? I told you, white folks forget about you, man. You get locked up, they don't even forgot you was in there. All right. They go like back to the joke off Back to the Future. They can say, yeah, the old man. That's what she looked like. All right. Yeah, he said he forgot you was in there. All right. All right. Guy's like, God damn, how many years is it there? All right. Only 1 year? All right, come on. We got to get her from out of here. All right. Yes. She was serving 2 years, Halls. That was it. All right. She almost died in there. Look at it. All right. No, black folks get time all the time here. 3, 4 years, 5 years at a time, dude. All right. Yes, we come out healthier, stronger. All right. Skin glowing, preserved. All right. Look at this woman coming out decaying, Halls. All right. You've been institutionalized, nigga. Yes, you have. All right. Oh, yes, you have. All right. Shit. All right. That goddamn chicken tray. All right. Give me that chicken tray. All right. Right now, Halls. Where you think you going? All right. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Where you going? Where you think you going at? All right. Yeah, get your ass over here. All right. Right. I'm talking about all day, every day, nigga. All right. All day, at any given time, nigga. All right. Right. All right. No, what the hell you think you getting ready to do? All right. No, I got laundry that need to be done. All right. Yeah, you ain't got no time to go sit down and play no cards. All right. Right. Yes, indeed. Mm-hmm. And after that, you're gonna clean this cell in here. All right. Yes, indeed. All right. Yeah, and nobody gave her. They probably still put their foot in your ass anyway, nigga. That's what I believe. All right, no matter how kind and much courtesy as you shown in here. The fact that you killed the black person out here and you're a police. All right, yeah, them girls ain't show you no love in there. All right, no, and looking at her physically lets you know what happened to her. All right, it tells a story. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it says that these niggas y'all forgot about me. Goddammit. All right. Yeah, goddamn Big Suge put their arm around her when she came in. I got you, cuz. All right. I got you. I'm gonna take care of everything for you. All right. All right. Yeah, that's why they don't like to send white folks to prison, dude. All right. This is why. All right. For some of their folks in here, especially these little police officers, this is why, dude. All right. This is what you get that comes back to you. All right. And I'm talking about for a short period of time, dude. 1 year. Just a year, baby. All right. All right. Yeah. I showed y'all Derek Chauvin's face when they gave him 22 and a half years. All right. I showed you the look at his face, man. All right. No, he couldn't believe it, dude. All right. No, he knew he was going on. All right. But the rules were behind that, dude, is that for the National Guard and all of the law enforcement that was out there, they could not afford, all right, to have to publicly take an L or to deal with the damn mob on what was going to happen if his funky ass wasn't convicted. So they had to do what they had to do to Derek Chauvin. They ain't had no choice. They had a mob of people outside that courtroom. All right. It's like, nigga, I'm not sacrificing my life for you, nigga. All right. 22 and a half years. All right. 22 and a half state and 22 and a half federal, nigga. All right. You're going to be doing time, nigga. All right. Doing all kinds of time. All right. Oh, you damn right. All right. Yeah. And like I told you, when you get locked up, you get forgotten about, man. The only time you're going to be heard about is if something happened to you. All right. When did we hear about Derek Chauvin? When he got stabbed up? All right. Yeah. I mean, that ain't really saying nothing about it. Ain't nothing to talk about. All right. Right. Yeah. People just move on, dude. All right. They'll give you some money. They'll give you promotion. They'll give you all this extra if you can beat these court cases. If you can go and harm black people and win. All right. When it results to this, even down to Amber Geiger, she ain't getting shit. All right. Not at all. You get forgotten about, dude. All right. And they making sure that she served every bit of that 10 years. All right. Yeah. Every time she's sitting up in here trying to appeal something. Nope. All right. Get your ass back to the bottom of the cage, nigga. All right. What are you talking about? No, hell no. All right. No, you deserve more time, dude. What you mean you trying to get out early? All right. She'll give you 10 more years. All right. Now you walked in a nigga house and murdered him, dude. Botham John was eating vanilla ice cream on a Thursday night, watching Thursday night football, sitting in a lazy boy chair. All right. Yeah, I don't give a shit how tired you claim you are, dude. No, she just came in his shit and murdered him, dude. All right. Come on, man. All right. There's nothing you can say. Ain't gonna try to plant some weed in his house, man. You little raggedy ass fuckers. All right. Yeah, they found some weed in the car. All right. Talking about how many grams of marijuana. He's like, man, if you don't get the fuck out of here. All right. This is about murder. All right. You ain't about to change the subject, heifer. All right. It's about you being a murderer. All right. I don't give a shit how much loud he had. All right. That's between him and God, nigga. All right. Right now, we got to clean up this. We got to talk about this murder. All right. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Look, man. Yeah. They try to make sure that she served every bit of that 10 years because she should have got more, but you had niggas cooning and buffooning, the bailiff and all that, stroking her hair and giving her a hug and a Bible. All right. A little weird nigga, Botham John's brother, ran out there and gave her a hug. All right. The murderer. So when the jury seen all that, they came back with 10 years. All right. Now, if they would have stood on business and said, kiss my ass. All right. No, you ain't shit. All right. I want justice, nigga, for my dead relatives here. All right. And that's all I want. When they came back with something harder. This is why they always ask black folks specifically, hey, nigga, do you forgive, nigga? All right. Yeah, because they're able to hide behind that in the cases when they go ahead and give a petty sentence down. All right, to somebody who just violated you. All right. Well, they said that they forgive, nigga. All right. Yeah, that's why we ain't giving no time like that. All right. Right. Absolutely. All right. You see how mad that they got when the Metcalf father was out here talking about some he forgive. Oh, them white folks got pissed off. All right. Oh, you seen Laura Ingraham and a whole bunch of other motherfuckers get angry. All right. You said, hold on, nigga, that's supposed to be used against black folks. You ain't supposed to use that against us. All right. Hold on. What are you doing? All right. No, you don't ask us if we forgive, nigga. All right. And what are you doing saying that you forgive? God damn it. The Metcalf father with his little racist ass. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yes, indeed. All right. Which I do feel like he came in there to ambush Carmelo's family at that damn press conference when he showed up unannounced with that arm sling that looked weird as hell. I ain't never seen no damn sling for your arm like that, dude. All right. It's all boxed up like that. You can't see his hand or anything else. All right. Yeah, I think he had a gun. All right. Yeah, the way it was shaped, everything else. The police didn't search him. All right. He was standing there looking all crazy in there. The way his phone was positioned in his pocket in his shirt. All right. The camera was sitting there in the front. All right. Yeah. It seemed like he was on some shit. And like I told y'all, it took for the police to move him. The other reporters was trying to say, hey, you got to move out the way for the family to come out. We have to clear this space and back up. All right. And he was so zoned in, angry, and on whatever drugs he was on. All right. Yeah, that nigga wouldn't move, dude. All right. No, not until the police popped up here, Halls. All right. Like they said, one of the reporters said they told him as he was, the dude that was with Carmelo's family here, all right, that black guy, they was like, hey, that's the Metcalf father. One of the guys from ABC or what have you whispered that to him. You understand what I'm saying? And when he said that, he went to go get the police. All right. Rightfully so. All right. Now, I'm not trying to deal with this crazy nigga. Get this nigga out of here. I don't give a shit why he came in here. All right. Right. How did you find this place? All right. Yeah, he wasn't invited. All right. Shit. And as you seen him leave out the door, none of them officers, and it was a bunch of them, patted him down. All right. No, I believe you would have found a big ass firearm on him. All right. No, not a big one, but a nice sized handgun he had inside that sling. All right. A decent size one. Mm-hmm. I don't think he came in there just to sit there and listen to what they had to say. All right. No, I don't, man. These jokers be crashing out, dude. All right. And the way that he was able to sit back there to crash out here in them cases of after they won the case, that lets you know where he was truly feeling anyway. All right. Yes, indeed. He said, I thought there wasn't a call signal on Horns Island. A lot of lies. Nolan's friends panicked during an emergency call and says boat is sinking at Horns Island. All right. Boat is sinking at Horns Island. All right. Yeah, this don't look good. All right. I'm looking at something for Nolan Wells, which I will be going to hit a tap into, man, once I go and pull everything together. I'm trying to leave some of the extra coonery in the public theater alone. I only want to hear the facts, man. Yeah, you got too much trash coming in from everywhere. Some people just need to be quiet, man. All right. If you don't understand anything, just sit your ass down, man. All right. Yeah, and soak up the goddamn game. Yeah, don't be confusing people just to do it. All right, you confused, so you making everybody else confused around you. All right, she said, all I say is that you all deserve to be redistrict out your safe seat. Black boys do not give up on your dreams for this. All right, at the NAACP. Man, y'all ain't shit, man. All right. No, I've seen them niggas in action. All right. Yeah, you're going to run up on some black folks and tell them that they can't say reparations. All right. No, the guy was from the NAACP. He said, y'all know y'all can't come in here and say that. Say what? Yeah, that y'all want reparations. You can't say it. Like, what? Like, nigga, why? You would have thought somebody had cursed somebody's mother or had threatened to kidnap somebody. All right. That's how that nigga walked up there. All right. About a few reparation signs. All right. So I said, no, I have no love for these old boot-licking niggas. All right. He's scared to death when certain jokers walk in the room, dude. All right. No, he was just talking black to you. All right. No, some of them Woods walked in here. A few non-black faces walk up in here. All right. Yeah. And you don't even recognize the nigga no more. All right. Right. Hold on here. Third apology in 3 months. Fire Ryan Clark. Yeah, I don't want to hear this racist shit, man. All right. Yeah, a lot of them are rejoicing and all this other shit. Ryan Clark just thought he could play the game, as he admitted to, and he couldn't. Ain't no such thing for nobody. Mm-hmm. How can that be so when you don't control the damn rules? All right. Yeah, you ain't playing the game. They're playing the game with you, nigga. All right. That's the truth. All right. Idris Elba be getting a Hollywood stars, what they just said recently. All right. Much love and good evening to the good people. I'm the bottom line, Santy Walden, in a minute.